Hey guys, this is IrieStarcraft, and I am back to cast another game for you. This will be a 2 versus 2 on Khydarin Depths, and it's going to be a 4 Zerg game, a 2v2 all Zerg. So this should be pretty cool. It's going to be between MoongXPn, the red Zerg, and Gaeggumnyun, the blue Zerg, and their opponents will be Otto, the purple Zerg, who's not moving his Overlord, and microSUNG, the teal Zerg. Now, I looked up some of these team stats. There's a definitely pretty high Masters teams that are going at it right now. But I've got to talk about this because this just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand this because I see people doing this now all the time. I just don't get it, man. Like this guy here, MoongXPn or GXPN. He's like Master League everything, and then 1v1s he's bronze with a star. And it's like, I think it's because like the end of season 2 or something is happening, so all the people that want to have like fake records are all tanking all these games so that they drop down to Bronze League, and then the next season starts and they can beat up on all the crappy players, and then by the time they get promoted back to Diamond or Masters, it's like, yeah man, my win ratio is like, I have 200 wins and 10 losses and I'm Masters 1v1. It's like, really? You're not fooling anybody, dude. And why would you want to have a fake win-loss ratio? Like, what's the point of that? Or who are you kidding? Are you kidding yourself? Why would you want to have to live up with that? Then you like run into a real player who's actually really good, and you're like, yeah, my win ratio is 90%, and you just got owned by somebody whose win ratio is 55%. So like, you're just putting more pressure on yourself. Why aren't you moving your overlords, Auto? Das Auto. Das move your overlords, Auto. He's just chilling here, man. And we are going to double 6 pool. So yeah, that's the end of my rant about I just will never understand anything that involves inflating your win-loss ratio so that you have to live up to a fake record. I mean, that would just be embarrassing. And so anyway, excuse me. Okay, we are attacking with double 6 pool into MoongXPN's base, and he has 8 Zerglings, more than that. He has 10 Zerglings. Yes, 10. There's a Spinecrawler also on the way in the middle line, and that should be enough to deflect this attack. As you can tell, that right now microSUNG is controlling all of these Zerglings that are on the offensive, as Auto has given shared control. And it looks like microSUNG is going to fall back, and the speed, however, is going to be done for, let's see, MoongXPN. I'm just going to call him that for now because there's no way I'm going to be able to stop calling it that. Auto just beginning his Zergling speed. He's way behind. And the Zergling speed, what is going on? Auto, it looks like Auto may actually be noob sesh. I'm not so sure, man. Not so sure. But microSUNG's speed is going to finish, and half of his Zerglings will not be able to run as fast. He is going to try and get the surround right here, and it looks like microSUNG is going to be able to fight off that Zergling counter. However, he has got to be very careful because there are roaches on the way from a Gaeggumnyun. And there are Baneling's Nest just now finishing for MoongXPN. I'll try and stop doing that. I just can't control myself. microSUNG is... God, this is so awkward to control a group of Zerglings that are fast and slow in the same time. And we are not going to be able to do anything because 6 roaches popping out the nick of time there for Gaegu. And so we are going to fall back to the top side. I really want these Overlords to explore. Go exploring, man! You can move these guys. And so Das Auto is finished his speed now, and so we'll see. It looks like, yeah, microSUNG is going to be controlling all this stuff, all of these Zerglings. And is he going to try and tech anything? I don't see. He's not. Auto is getting a. Why do I keep saying Auto? Auto is getting a Baneling's Nest, and that should be pretty key. Zerglings, to be careful, the banelings are right there from MoongXPn. Oh my god, it's so close. I want the banelings to blow up so badly, but it's not going to happen. It looks like microSUNG way too well aware of that banelings for that to work. He is staying away from the baneling at all costs. And we are reinforcing with more and more Zerglings. It looks like, oh, gotta be careful. Look at him running right by that baneling, taking a lot of shots from the roaches, however, and these Zerglings are going to run right into the middle line of MoongXPn, but look at it, MoongXPn has already got his drones all in hold position around the spine crawler. However, microSUNG should be able to micro these Zerglings onto the drones and open up an avenue of attack, but he has to run away because of that baneling right there, and he is going to run into a bunch of roaches and surround the roaches, but these roaches so robust, man, against all these Zerglings. Like, there's not enough Zerglings can attack them at the same time if you keep them all clumped up. A nice job by Gaeggu, keeping his roaches in these little groups and minimizing the amount of damage he can take from being surrounded. And we are pumping out 3 banelings though, because Outho did get a baneling's nest. And uh-oh, could we see a baneling bust right into the drone line? That's what I want to see. Oh, sneaky baneling up here. Ooh, no. These roaches are going to take care of those banelings very quickly. And oh, one more baneling going to blow up almost on all the drones. It did hit a few of them, but not able to kill many of them. Could the queen go down? It's going to be close. microSUNG is going to go after the queen, and the queen is going to go down, and that should be about all that's going to go down, as the drones doing all they can to protect the spine crawler. But the spine crawler is starting to get pretty low on life now, as Gaeggu is got more and more roaches over here to defend. And now is microSUNG going to attack the Zerg base. He is going to be attacking the Zerg base, forcing the roaches to run all over the place. And again, a nice drone hold here from Gaeggu, but he is not protecting the spine crawler. He is only protecting the queen. So microSUNG could have gone for that spine crawler right there, but instead is going to run out of here. And he will encounter some Zerglings from MoongXPn in the middle. MoongXPn. MoongXPn. I'm trying the best I can to stop, but I just keep doing. I watch too much sports and Sports Center and stuff, so I just can't control myself. Sorry. And I will try. I'm working on controlling myself. That's one thing I need to learn how to do. It's always a good thing to be able to control yourself, don't you think? To some extent, I think Microboss could take some lessons from taking that one to heart. Learn to control yourself, buddy. That's all you got to do, man. Ease up a little bit, man. Come off the gas pedal. Sorry. I had to give Microbots a shout out there. So, we are going to mass up here. We do have some roaches now from microSUNG. He has gone for that roach warren, and we are going to be pressing the front here. There are way more roaches, however, for Gaeggu. And the Zerglings, it looks like, want to get behind the roaches. Oh my god, MoongXPn had a chance to blow up on so many Zerglings right there. He's going to be able to blow up on a whole bunch of banelings, blowing up all over each other, but it looks like the bottom team getting the much better explosion. I mean, so many Zerglings just died, and there were banelings from Auto in that group. However, way more damage being done by MoongXPn's banelings, and this seems like an impossible situation to come back from. Gaeggu has so many roaches on the field. microSUNG only with 7 roaches. He does have 2 spine crawlers up here positioned in the front. So interesting there. microSUNG looks like was trying to block off this ramp, and then Auto with a few Zerglings here going to be softening up this group of roaches from Gaeggu quite a bit. More and more Zerglings streaming in from Auto from all over the map. He does have his second expansion here, but there's nothing mining at it. Could these roaches actually die before they get in the base? It looks like they might. Gaeggu has brought up 5 more roaches, and so now there are 7 roaches, 2 of which are almost dead. The spine crawlers and some fresh reinforcements will be able to force that back. This baneling here, these banelings won't be able to do a whole lot, able to blow up a few reinforcing Zerglings there, but not a whole lot of damage being done, as Auto, these Zerglings are all free from baneling harass, and they will be able to clean up those roaches. So somehow, some way, microSUNG and Auto are still in this game. So the bottom team has to have been macroing up or something, right? What have they been doing, man? 2 banelings are morphing in for MoongXPn. Gaegu has 11 roaches now. He wants to get this base, but I'd be shocked if that base is allowed to go up. A couple of Zerglings could easily block or deny that base. But it looks like we're thinking about attacking here. Not the best idea. This is way too powerful an army, I think, to make the attack. But the reinforcements have arrived from microSUNG. There are more and more roaches coming in here. And that may be enough to beat this if the Zerglings can avoid that one baneling. Really wants to blow up on those Zerglings in the front, but doing a nice job of microing those all over the place. And the baneling finally is going to get picked off by the roaches. And uh-oh. And more Zerglings are streaming out from MoongXPn. A couple of more banelings that will not do a whole lot, as there are no Zerglings left from the top team in this attack. It is all roaches, so this baneling's just chilling, man. They're chilling. And apparently Auto left. So I didn't notice that. Okay. He must have left when he GG'd. This must have been before they fixed the freaking player leaves message on replays, because that's really annoying. And anyway, so yeah, apparently Auto left the game after he called GG there. I didn't notice. So it is a 1 versus 2, but microSUNG does have Auto's whole base to work with. Whoa, hey now! Easy now. Baneling doing a ton of damage right there, but that second one will do practically nothing. And Zerglings are going to trap these roaches here. And microSUNG will be able to clean up this roach attack, I believe. And more banelings coming in from Moon. And then a nice job sending the single banelings here. Careful now, Auto. Just send one. There you go. Send one. See that? See how that works? Oh, nice defense from the roaches, though. And so microSUNG will be continuing to press this. More and more roaches on the way. More Zerglings on the way. And we are getting these Zerglings here from MoongXPn surrounding a couple of roaches there and able to take them out. And however, they are going to die. And more Zerglings streaming in from Auto, which is actually microSUNG playing Auto. And there goes that army. And the bottom team now seems to be in a huge deficit. And they're going to GG and leave the game. Wow. Pretty impressive comeback there by microSUNG, if I do say so myself. I thought for sure that they were screwed in this game when there was like 20 roaches coming up this ramp, and microSUNG just managed to use like 6 or 7 roaches to pin them in here, and then Auto was streaming Zerglings in the whole time from back here. Or was that microSUNG playing Auto? I don't know, but that was a pivotal moment in the game, as maybe if the Googs here, maybe if he had just chilled and defended and tried to get this base up and running, this whole game would be very different. But either way, pretty exciting match right there. So thank you, microSUNG, for sending me this game. It was a pleasure to cast, and that is going to do it for me. This is IrieStarcraft, and peace out.